Protesters calling for a referendum on the final Brexit deal will march through central London today before gathering for a rally in Parliament Square. The event, which has been organised by the group The People's Vote, is being supported by MPs from all the main political parties.
As you can see behind me, a few of the organisers are preparing the last bits towards today's protest, the placards, t-shirts and postcards, before they move from here at Park Lane towards Parliament Square.
London Mayor Sadiq Khan is one of a number of high-profile figures to speak at the event. If the numbers turn up, it will be the biggest demonstration in the capital in over a decade.
Brexit. It's the great divider. The issue that split Parliament, the Conservative Party, the Cabinet, and even the nation.
So welcome to another day in London. It's absolutely gorgeous today, perfect for a bit of street photography, but I'm actually not here for street photography. It's October the 20th today, and there's a protest march going on in the centre of London it's called the People's Vote March, and it's all to do with people requesting a second vote or a second referendum on Brexit. So basically what my plan is today is just to get a few images from the march, treat it almost as a bit of a photojournalism shoot, if anything. Not that I'm a photojournalist, but maybe try and get some arty street stuff along the way. But yeah, something like that. This place is actually perfect where I'm stood right now for a bit of street photography, but I don't think I've got enough time, so I'm going to head off to the march. So let's talk a little bit about the gear and settings that I'm using today. I've got the Canon 5D Mark III and I've got the 70-200 f4 lens on. I've also got my 24-70 f2.8 here in case I need to get some wider shots. In terms of setup, I haven't really done it before, this type of photography before, but I'm assuming it's very similar to street photography. However, I think I'm going to need to be fast on my feet to get that shot. So what I'm doing is, because it's a nice sunny day, I'm setting the ISO to 100 so I can get some really nice clean images. I'm setting the camera into shutter priority mode, going to go for quite a fast shutter speed, something around about 1/500th of a second, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but somewhere around that. I'll play with that a little bit and let the camera decide the aperture. In addition to that as well, I've also got area focus on. I'll let the camera pick. I'm in AI servo mode, which means I'll be continually hunting for focus. So hopefully, if I take a series of shots, I should get the focus I want at some point. And I'm shooting in high-speed burst mode. So yeah, that's my settings, that's my camera, and I'm going to take a walk along the river now and head down to where they're all meeting up to walk. So behind me now is Parliament Square, and it's reasonably busy now with tourists, but in a couple of hours' time it's going to be absolutely rammed with about 100,000 people who are coming on this march. It started, I think it's just about started somewhere down Park Lane, and they're heading towards here. I thought I'd get here early rather than bother with the old wandering down with the march, because I just wandered down from Blackfriars anyway. It was quite a long trek. So I'm just going to wait around here, see if I can catch some flavour of the area, and then when more people get here, that's when I'll really start taking some shots. So I may have got here a tad early, but yeah, still about an hour to wait before anyone else gets here, I think. But I've been using my time. Basically, there's some really good harsh light directly overhead. Well, it's actually not quite directly overhead. It's just off to, well, it's actually behind me as you're looking. And it's casting some fantastic shadows and giving some really nice top and back lighting to the subjects. So I've been shooting kind of candid shots, really, not lining them up in any respect, not working them out as like almost like a landscape photography in an urban environment shot, but just literally shooting for the light and the shadows. And we'll see how they look.
Hundreds of thousands of protesters are marching in London this afternoon, calling for another referendum on Brexit.
We're here at the People's March in Parliament Square. The march is actually still going on. It left up by Hyde Park, Park Lane at around 1 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, as you can see, there are tens of thousands of people walking behind us. As you say, organisers have put the figure of the attendance today at around 575,000 people.
The crowds are coming still thick and fast. We thought it would be over by now, that everyone would be in Parliament Square where you are, but clearly not. You probably make out behind me the sheer numbers of people.
It's now around about 2:15 and the whole march has arrived and descended upon Parliament Square. It's absolutely mental, actually really busy. I've just taken a step away. Look, I've got my views on Brexit. I'm not going to share them with you here, but there's something really impressive about the number of people arriving, and it's quite emotional actually that this many people want to make a stand and a statement about something. It doesn't matter whether it's Brexit or whether it's for Brexit or against Brexit. There's something very impressive about a large group of people all moving together to try and change something. As for the shots, I think I've got a few, but they're very snapshot, candid images, which I guess is all you can take really here. You haven't really got time to look for the arty or the well-composed image. You're just trying to capture the mood and for me capture a lot of placards and pick out certain individuals who stood out from the rest. So anyway, I think there's some speakers coming on and some music about to start, but yeah, I'm debating whether to stick around now or whether my job's done. well, that was fun. I've left the march now. All done, I think, for this vlog. Really enjoyed it, actually. As always, can't tell what the image is going to come out like, but hopefully they'll be all right. Just want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, then by all means do, and if you've got any comments, they're always welcome, as long as they're constructive. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.